guess all of my bracelet making or macrame for my Etsy shop. I'm currently working on these bracelets right here, and they are text bracelets with inspirational messages on them for someone who ordered. Okay, and there's some organization happening here, even though it may look a little bit chaotic. So I have my strings organized by size in these bins. These are my nylon strings. I actually have more than that. I keep the smaller ones over here, the slightly thicker ones there. This is a lot of my beads. I have my special beads in here. And by special, let me give an example. This one's empty. So in here I have these elephant beads, some turtle beads, some snowman beads. Let's just look at one more. So I have the candy shaped beads, starfish, happy face, pumpkins, candy corn, some crosses, elephants, pineapples. I mean, I have so much. And all of those boxes have a variety. There's also beads in here, beads in there. There's beads here, lots of different types of things here. So that's basically where I do my bracelet making. This corner shelf, top shelf, is just decorative. I have my jewelry stands. There's not much on them. I just reorganized this for the 15th time, so this is just a nice little area for cutesy little memento things, keepsakes and whatnot. I keep my baby blankets that I've crocheted in this shelf. They're in plastic. My light box for taking pictures. Here's an example of a crochet flower applique that you can purchase on my Etsy shop. Some bracelets I had just taken pictures of. Tons more beads right here. Various projects. I keep my very thin cotton thread for micro or tiny crochet there. I have a temperature blanket that I have abandoned for a month. I gotta get back to that. I'll make a video on that. And then this is my coloring stuff. There. Books. Things for some consultant work that I do. And then this is even more Etsy bracelet. These are kind of like pre-made items. There's a few things that sell frequently, so I'll just have them made in advance. This box down here has all crochet things. Everything's kept as put away as possible so that it stays clean. Printer, garbage can is up because of the dog. That's my personal work area. And I have my Cricut stuff. I just took my Cricut stuff out because I've got to get back to using it, otherwise I don't know why I have it. So it's like my little work area. Dog. She's on my bed right now. This is a nice place to sit, look outside, see the birds, do crochet. These are some yarns that I haven't put away yet. A blanket that I have to finish. It's not going up for sale though. And I had just started using these to make flower appliques crochet. I'll get back to that. And then the closet, I do have this little, this is just stuff that needs to be put away. And this is part of, I bought 2 boxes of this kind of storage. It didn't all fit in the closet, so I'm using this out here. It actually does have some organization going on. These are kind of works in progress that I started but have no intention of getting back to right away. So they stay here. And in here, this is yarn that I intend to use for more baby blankets. I do need to shop for some more. I'll stick that in there now because that's where that goes. And on the bottom, okay, the bottom's a little bit of a mixed bag. Here I have some cotton yarn that I'm not sure what I was planning to do with that. Maybe I was making little hand towels or something out of that, washcloth. And then some more yarn that I'm not even sure what I'm going to do with. That's like very baby friendly yarn. And let's take a not too close look at this closet. It's organized, believe it or not. Up there are the empty boxes for the Cricut. Bubble wrap that I use for shipping. My cotton yarns. More cotton yarn. Some storage. And down here I have regular macrame stuff that I gotta get back to using. I have a project that I started, but it's just been kind of like a side project. I'll probably make a video out of it where I use one of these things and some crochet hearts. This is also more macrame stuff. I don't even remember what's inside of those, but I don't think it's even project stuff. Here are a lot of sample crochet squares and such. I'm saving them because I'm going to put them together and make a crazy looking hodgepodge of a throw blanket out of all those scrap things that I did just to see if I could do it, or to test out my yarn, the size of the hook, or how tight my stitches were coming out. And this is the rest of that. Storage bins. This is a good storage system. It's not very strong and it can collapse. It has collapsed on me once. So you really do have to be careful how much you put in it, and it should be somewhere where you're not going to bump into it, because even just bumping into it can make it open up. So here's a bunch of, it's generally this big twist yarn. It's just waiting for a project. And these 1, 2, 3, 4 is mostly acrylic yarn that I inherited from my mother. Some of it is already project started. Some of it is just kind of up in the air. Oh boy, this is a little bit of a mess. Yeah, this is just more yarn that I'm not sure what I'm doing with yet. Let's get the pick in there. That could be a little more organized. More yarn. And down here I actually have, there's buttons and some yarn that I'm probably not going to use. I'm not sure what I'll do with that. And this is all the rest of the yarn for my temperature blanket. I've been stocking up since Joann's closing because I need that yarn. That's it. That's my crafting space. It's a small space, but it's very cozy, and I really love creating in here. Thanks for coming in and taking a look. Thanks for watching.